How are you, Kayleigh? Nice to see you.
Hello. It's nice to meet you and speak to you. I'm doing good, thank you.
Brilliant. So you had a catch up with Ruth Marvel, who's the Duke of Edinburgh CEO, like the top dog, the main dame. Were you nervous?
A little bit. I wanted it to go quite well, but in hindsight, after this morning, I think it was good to get Ruth's perspective on Youth Without Limits, which is DofE's strategy, and also ask her some interesting questions about the strategy. And it was nice to have a conversation with her and also give our feedback as young people, how we feel the strategy is going and what can be improved.
And I mean, you're an ambassador. How do you feel? What do you think could be improved? What do you love about it? What changes are you going to try and implement?
I love how since starting Youth Without Limits, the DofE has kind of wanted to get more feedback from young people, and it's been an absolute honour to be a DofE ambassador over the last 10 months. It's given me lots of different opportunities and different skills, especially socially, but also in terms of like media and presentation skills too. And just even before doing my ambassador role, DofE was never something that I thought of that I could do, but it's shown me that I'm capable of doing amazing things if I work hard enough and I'm passionate enough about it.
And what has, you just touched on it there. And by the way, when you talk about media and presentation, so far so excellent, Kayleigh. You put me to shame here. But what has it done for you, especially with the couple of years we've had and young people have been impacted more than I personally feel is given enough of a place? You know, it's acknowledged, but, you know, there's a difference between that and getting out there and actually putting things in place to help, which is why the Duke of Edinburgh to me is more important than ever. But how's it got you through? What's it done for you in particular?
It gave me a purpose throughout lockdown. So as you mentioned earlier, I'm a gold participant. So I done my expeditions and the rest of my sections apart from my residential throughout lockdown. And without that, I wouldn't have managed to achieve as much as I have. And although I had to kind of swap out certain parts of my section to make them more suitable to be at home more, I was still able to complete those bits. And I'm going to be doing my residential at Mar Lodge near Braemar this April, so that's another part of my section that's going to be ticked off.
Amazing. When I'm on North Sound 1, again, it's one of the shows we're syndicated to. We always talk about Braemar about very regularly being the coldest place in Great Britain. So good luck with that, Kayleigh. Sounds like you're going to be tested. I think it was minus 22 at some point. I'm like, that's Canada weather. But
I've heard that. A lot of people have said to me before I go that it's quite cold, but I'm going to be taking lots of thermals with me to keep nice and warm.
You'll be well prepared. And, you know, as a gold participant, you know what you're in for now, and you're obviously doing the business. I'm so glad to get the chance to speak to you, Kayleigh. I hope you have a good weekend. Keep up the amazing work. You are a brilliant ambassador for Youth Without Limits.